Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be playing with some new makeup. I'm going to be trying makeup that has recently joined my collection. Some of them I might have tried once or twice, but I feel like when you're trying out a makeup product, the first few times that you're using that product, you're still getting to know it. These are fairly new to me still, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys and give you my thoughts. So for today's look, I'm kind of going for like a cranberry-ish type of makeup look because I have been doing a lot of like warm autumn colors, but I feel like cranberry and burgundy are part of autumn. So I want to do something with kind of like these types of shades. We're gonna be playing with the new Makeup by Mario palette, and I want to get into this shade right here, which is kind of what I've been wanting to do a makeup look with. We're also going to be trying out the Huda Beauty new powder shade, new foundation. I got new lip combos. So if you want to sit back and have some girl time, get yourself a snack, or sit down and get ready together with me, let's do it. Let's have some girl time. And with that said, let's get into this makeup look. All right, so I already did skin prep and I already did my brows. I wanted to do this video as quickly as I can because these videos take me the longest. So let's begin with the eyes. I like to do my eyeshadow first because this way I can clean up the shape of the eyeshadow. I can clean up any fallout and I don't have to mess up my foundation or my base makeup. So we are going to start with the eyes, and for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, and this is the Nature palette. So I have collected these ever since the first one that came out. I have all of them and they're all beautiful. I know that there was a lot of talk around the shimmers for this palette, and I was kind of like, ooh, I had already ordered mine, but then I started seeing a few reviews, and I also was very excited for the shimmer because shimmer is one of my favorite things in eyeshadow. I love that. I have not tried every single shade, so I still can't give my full opinion. That is why we're still in the trying phase of this. But I did do a green eyeshadow look that a lot of you guys were asking me what did I have on my eyes. So I think that that says a lot because even though it's not an in-your-face shimmer, I feel like it's a very delicate shimmer that looks very elegant, and I feel like it's gonna be really nice for the holiday season. If you want to see the green look, I have not uploaded that yet, but that's going to be in my shorts section. So almost all of the makeup looks that I do, you will see them in my shorts section unless I'm doing like a specific long form video like this one. Let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm going to put a little bit of this One Size Turn Up the Base concealer. This is a pretty full coverage concealer, but I like it because it covers everything up. I've always used it as an eyeshadow base, but it just always keeps my eyeshadow in place. It doesn't crease and it just covers everything. This week that we just got back from Disney, let me tell you, it has been kind of like recovery mode for us. Going to Disney, I should have already known. I took medicine with me on the trip. When you're a parent, that Tylenol, Benadryl, and allergy medicine and that whole little kit goes with you because your kids will just get sick out of nowhere. And when we went to Disney, my middle child, she just kept touching all of the railings. It was driving me insane, and I kept trying to give her hand sanitizer and I kept trying to tell her to stop, but kids will be kids. So she got a cold. She gave it to my youngest gave it to me. My husband is all sick, so we're kind of like getting over it. So this week was kind of just like coming back from a trip like that and then just needing to relax. That's kind of what I've been up to. It's just catching up on housework, catching up on work for social media. All right, so now that we have our eyes primed, I'm gonna go ahead and start with a crease shade with this one here, and I'm going to put that all over my crease. Right off the bat, what I noticed with this eyeshadow palette the first time I used it was just how easy it is to use. It's coming from a makeup artist, and I'm pretty sure that is what makes a difference because he has done makeup on so many different people, and I just love when any makeup formula just saves you time and it's easy to work with. I've used eyeshadow palettes where, yeah, the eye look might come out amazing, but it takes me literally like 40 minutes because I have to keep fighting with the shadows. I want to be able to just blend easily. That gets a big plus for me. It's very, as you can see, I'm being pretty messy with it, and it's diffusing that color in a way that just looked like I took forever to blend my eyeshadow, when in reality that was literally like 15 seconds, and you have like this beautifully blended crease. And I like to kind of bring this up here as well, and I'm using a very fluffy brush for this. This one's from Morphe A11 brush. So now that we have that shade, I'm going to add this shade right here, followed by this one. So it's gonna be both brown shades, and this one is from BK Beauty 211. You see, like, that's what I mean, how easy I can do what I said I'm gonna do. I'm gonna deepen the outer V. That's what it's doing for me. I've had shadows where the mattes start looking patchy in certain places, and then I'm going in with the darker brown. And this one, I'm gonna take an even smaller brush, and I'm gonna take that dark brown shade and put it strictly on the outer V, because this one's definitely a darker shadow. Definitely giving fall vibes so far. So next I'm going to go ahead and apply that burgundy shade that I have been wanting to try out. So I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This is so old, with this shade. And this one I'm expecting it to be more of a, it's like not even a shimmery shade. It is almost what, like a satin maybe? Let's see how it translates onto the eyes. It has shimmer, it's just not super duper sparkly. Definitely less shimmer than the green shade. I'm kind of turning it into a more dramatic look. Hopefully I don't regret it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up with a makeup wipe. I'm gonna give it the shape that I want, and this is the reason why I like to do my eyeshadow first before anything else. All right, so it's not going to be like my complete final thoughts because I still have more looks that I want to create. But I will say for the green eyeshadow look, I used the green. I used this one and this one, I believe. These three were freaking perfect. The mattes, I'm not complaining about the mattes. They're beautiful. That like cranberry-ish shade, it can get a little messy. So I will say compared to like the first two palettes, I do prefer a lot of the formulas on those two palettes. But this has gorgeous ones too. It's just more subtle. But you definitely can come up with a dark look, which we're going to smoke out the lower lash later. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes with the Shiseido eyelash curler, and I'm going to be using this Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, which I know they have a Kush Mascara. I think this one is new in the green tube. I received it in PR, and I am going to apply falsies, but I'm only going to apply falsies like to the outer corners. So I am going to curl and put mascara on, and this one is very volumizing and pretty dramatic. I don't think you can build this one up like a whole lot. I think 2 coats is good. If not, it will start clumping up. But I mean, the drama that it gives with just 2 coats, it's a really good mascara. The more that it sits, like the first time I used it, it was average, but now that it's been sitting for a couple weeks, it is really, really nice. I mean, I have a very dramatic eye look right now, so I don't even know if you can see my lashes, but this is a really nice like base before I add some pressed lashes. All right, so I'm going to apply some lash clusters really quickly, and then we will continue with trying out new products. Now we're going to try another product that I'm very, very excited about, and this product is new, but I used it for an entire like weekend, a 4-day weekend. I went to California with my family, and I took this foundation with me. It was brave for me to bring this foundation because it was a new foundation, but it worked out. And I can tell you, this is one of the best foundations I think I have tried. And this is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation. So I feel like he's been reformulating a lot of his products, so they kind of look like the same product, but they're totally different formulas. So this one, a natural finish foundation with weightless medium coverage that smooths and blurs for a second skin effect while providing an all-day shine control and up to 16-hour hydration. So medium coverage, natural finish. It has glycerin, it has vitamin E. This foundation, you guys, when I tell you this, it's amazing. Another product that I have been obsessed with is this Patrick Ta foundation brush. Oh my god, if you are shopping the Sephora sale, try this brush. So I got mine in the shade 4.5N. I think it's a tiny bit lighter, but that's because my you know, I still have my summer shade. But here is the foundation. It is a thinner liquidy foundation, but it's not super runny or like water. It still has, you know, some creaminess to it. And I like this brush because I literally just dip the brush into the foundation, and I'm not putting on any primer or anything. I just want to show you my face is already prepped with skincare. Look at the way this brush, and it's a thin layer too. It's not like you're caking on a bunch of foundation. So you place the foundation first, okay, then you use the other side, which is like the more fluffy side. And you guys, this foundation, did you see the way that this foundation blends into the skin? I took this with me, like I said, I took it to Disney, and most of the time, since I am a mom of 3 and I'm, you know, helping everyone with their hair and all that, I usually just leave my makeup bag prepped and I'll do my makeup on the way to wherever we're going. And I was in the car blending this foundation out, and I just couldn't believe how easy this foundation blends into the skin, how natural it looks, because it literally looks like my skin. But you evened out my skin tone. You see how it does look a tiny bit light? It will match probably in like a month or 2 because I have not been getting any sun. But you guys, I might have to do like a dedicated review on this foundation. I feel like it's one of the best. I think I like it more than the Natasha Denona one, but I need to pay more attention to the Natasha one because I haven't. I already wore it, I think, once, but I don't know. I feel like this Makeup by Mario one is just holy cow. The way that this blends is a dream. It sinks right into the skin. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. I spent, from the moment that we got into Disney the first day, which is the time that they open, I believe it was 8 o'clock. I already had my makeup done, and we didn't leave until we didn't stay until the park closed because my girls were already tired, but I think it was like 10 o'clock. So it was almost closing time, and when I tell you, when I got in the car, my makeup looked as if I just had done my makeup. It did not seem like I had been outside in a park getting on rides, getting water splashed on me, because we got on rides where we ended up getting soaked. My makeup was freaking on. I don't know how else to rave about this because it is so good, so good. It is a medium coverage, so you will be able to see maybe a few little spots here and there, but by the time you're done with all your makeup, you won't see that. That little bit of foundation, by the way, was enough for my entire face. And here is the foundation. Do a little bit of bronzer really quickly. This one's not new. I have used it before on YouTube, but this is the Natasha Denona High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this to warm up the complexion. I have new Merit blushes that were sent to me, which are these right here. This is a trio, but I also got the whole Morphe Cheek Thrills line sent to me, and I have never tried these two, so I don't know which ones to go with, but I did already swatch these for my TikTok and Instagram and my shorts, so I guess we can try one of... I am such a clumsy mess today. I guess we can try one of these Morphe blushes. So I do have a very dark eye going on. I don't want to do too much of a crazy blush, and I feel like these colors are pretty intense. So let's see which one kind of... Obviously, this one would look better. We're gonna be so light-handed because I'm scared. But this is the Cheek Thrills blush. It's not a new release, but I received all of the shades. So I wanted to try one that I haven't tried before. And this one is Wine and Dine. So I am going to apply cream first. I'm literally gonna do that and see what happens with like 2 taps. You get this super light wash of color. So I'm gonna do another tap. Another tap. Okay, so they're not like... Okay, there we go. So maybe like 3-4 taps, you start getting like that color payoff. And I'm not going to get crazy with it. I'm gonna do 1 tap and put some on my nose. Okay, so that is the cream shade. I'm not gonna go more than that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply concealer really quickly, and I'll be right back. I'm using the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer in the shade N5. All right, so before we set our bronzer and continue to use these shades, we're going to set the under eyes, and we're going to be using the new shade of the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. And this is a duo. So we have Cherry Peach, which is cherry blossom cake, and peach pie in one. And I had never tried the cherry blossom before for some reason. So I mixed both shades not too long ago to try it out, and I was so impressed. So you're about to be mind blown because this shade is gorgeous. So I'm going to take the little powder puff, and I'm going to, there are the two shades separated. I'm gonna work it into the puff, but this is a lot of powder. So before this touches your eye area, make sure that you do this so that you get rid of the excess and you work that powder into the sponge. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set. So here is before setting. And then we're gonna go ahead and set right here. Are you kidding? So here's the side without any setting, and then here's the side we set. Do you see how blurred that is? Beautiful duo shade. It's so easy to want to just like literally powder your entire face with this because it's just so pretty. All right, so we're pretty much set. I have normal dry skin, so if I do any more powder than this, it's not gonna be cute. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and do some bronzer. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Smooth Blur Bronzer really quickly. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and take the powder side of this blush. I also have to be careful with these types of shades because they can make me look kind of bruised. I don't know why, so I can't really get too crazy with these berry shades. So I'm literally gonna leave it there before I regret it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take this middle shade just to see what it does and put that also. But here is that blush. I was very light-handed, like I said, because these shades can end up looking, I don't know if they really go with my skin tone or what, but I have to be very, very light-handed. I look like I have no lips on the camera. I need to do my lips because I put concealer. So one little tap of this one. So let's go ahead and let's finish up with the lips. So for the lips, I'm gonna be using this Merit set that you can get at Sephora. I would say to add this to your cart for the sale because I love this combo. I didn't think I would be a fan of this lip gloss formula. This is the Signature Lip Sheer Lip Liner. It does feel glossy, and this one you don't need to sharpen because it's retractable. This does feel kind of glossy when you're putting it on, so when I first tried it, I was like, ooh, that's weird. But the outcome of the entire lip combo all together, gorgeous. So you can get all of these together in a set. So we're gonna start off with the lip liner. Bring our lips back to life. And it's so creamy. So creamy, easy as heck to blend out. And I love this shade because it's not too warm. It's actually on the much cooler side. All right, so that is the lip liner. So much better so far. Now the lipstick. Oh my god, I don't know if this is supposed to have like a blurring formula to it because I literally just tried it out the other day. Lightweight lipstick. It does have an Allure award. I find them to be so blurring and almost like moussey in the way that they look on the lips. I don't know, they're just so nice. But here is the packaging of this lipstick. Super pretty, and this is the shade. It's like a very sheer. You see how sheer that is? You can still see your lip through it, and it's somehow like, I don't know, so pretty. Oh yeah, that's like the perfect lip for that eyeshadow. And then we top it off with this tinted lip oil, and this has like little shimmer sparkles in it, but they're so little tiny that you can barely even see them unless you look at the package really close up. And it just gives you the perfect like pinky mauvey fall lip shade, and it feels so nice on the lips. Not thick. I can talk. It doesn't feel thick and nasty and stringy like some lip products can do. So this set is totally worth it. Now, the next thing I'm going to try out, I need to get the headband that they sent me. This is the DERMSTORE Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. But I did notice that this kind of has like a, it could be a good thing, but I literally just washed my hair yesterday, so I'm not trying to do that. But when this touches my hair, it kind of gives it like a texture spray type of vibe. So it's literally really clean right now, so I don't want to get that spray on it. So give me 1 second. They did send this over with that spray, so I'm gonna take advantage of this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up. So this is the latest release from DERMSTORE. This is the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. This is a mattifying setting spray, and you're supposed to shake well and prime sprayer before use. Use alone for a blurred look or over makeup to set and smooth. Hold the bottle 10 to 12 inches from your face, and you're gonna let it dry for 2 to 3 minutes for a semi-matte finish. It's supposed to be long lasting. I am not putting any more powder on my face. We are done. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this setting mist. Let's try it. Look at that, very nice mist. I can't really sit here and tell you like how this works in terms of longevity, because since I have dry skin, my makeup will last me all day for the most part, unless it's like a really bad formula or just something doesn't agree with my skin. But for the most part, I don't really need to use like setting mists or anything like that, but I do like setting mist to lock in my makeup, and so that if I hug someone, I'm not like getting my makeup all over them. So I don't remember if this claims to be transfer proof. It just claimed to set and smooth and blur. But I'm still going to try the napkin trick, and I'm gonna go ahead and press the napkin to my face. If there is anything, it's like the most. Let's try again this side. I can't tell. I don't think there's anything on that. My forehead? From the looks of it, it is transfer proof, feels great, definitely blurred. I paid attention today to the way that my skin looked. My skin definitely looks more blurred now that it's dried down. So 10 out of 10 product. 10 out of 10 product. 10 out of 10 product. I love these. I've been using these because I did buy like 2 or 3 shades when they were released. 10 out of 10 product right here as well. Yeah, just everything that I used today, I am very happy with the outcome of the makeup. And honestly, I feel like the formulas are getting better and better with time, because I think I have less like makeup fails lately. I have put on makeup lately that I'm just like, how is this so thin? Like the Makeup by Mario foundation is so impressive. The way that this lasts, the way this blurs, the way it quickly just blends into the skin. You literally have to do barely any work. This try new makeup with me was all positive. I don't have any bad feedback to give on any of the products that I tried. Oh wait, we didn't finish smoking out the under eye. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm also going to take a little bit of Makeup by Mario eyeliner. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara, just very quickly, like so, not too much. All right guys, so here is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think about it? I feel like it's super fall inspired, very deep and grungy, and just really fun for fall time. Definitely more dramatic than what I've been doing lately. So yeah, it was a little shocking at first, but I feel like I really like it, and I just love to. This is going to be today's makeup look for some of my YouTube videos. So I hope that you guys had a good time. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if there's any products that you're interested in, that you're using, that you have any thoughts on. I cannot wait to chat in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.